This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Perich, and you are listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
What about our Quasar podcast, The Quantum Zone?
What about our Quasar podcast?
Wendell Vaughn, the first Earthman ever appointed Protector of the Universe. Bonded to the energy-transforming quantum bands that are both weapons and symbols of his station, he fights an ongoing battle to defend all life in the universe from cosmic evil as Quasar.
Hello and welcome back to the Quantum Zone, episode, I believe, 105? I am Phil, joining me as always, master of the Quantum Zone.
I'm Will, hey everyone.
And the defender of dress barns all across this great country is... Did he even hear
That's me, I'm Matt. I'm defending everyone.
Yeah, the dress barns.
Yeah, the defender of the dress barn.
From who is it, Bloomberg?
It was a Bloomberg headquarters inside a dress barn next to a Boston market and a Papagino's.
Oh, I used to be a manager at a Boston market. Oh. So wait.
Not next to a Boston pizza.
No, miles and miles away.
The Boston market. We have those here too.
Boston market.
Yeah, we have those here too. Chicken. Yeah, but no. So wait. So all right. This is totally way off topic, but
I love off topic.
So the Bloomberg headquarters was in a working, active dress barn.
Nah, I think that it was emptied out.
It was a shut down one. Okay.
Someone told me that he owns the dress barn, so I don't know if he ordered them to be cleared out. But
Mike can get it done.
Yeah, or if they just, it was empty anyway. Yeah, nobody moved in. Yeah, yeah, I don't know.
So what you're saying is it was more deserted than a cruise ship in Italy right now.
Right. They were getting about as much business as Vaughn Security gets on a normal business.
Hi, Soshin. I see you lurking there. You know what? I was thinking about that the other day, about the whole Vaughn security systems. It's like, Wendell really, he stops back once or twice to like touch base with Ken for like 2 seconds, but basically Ken's just going about his life now, just running the business.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
Like, so I was like wondering, like, I know Four Freedoms was destroyed eventually and the Baxter building came back. I was like, so is Ken back in the Baxter building? Did Ken keep the company going somewhere else? It's like, what happened to Ken?
Yeah, 'cause I don't know that we ever...
After 60, I don't know if
I don't think we've seen him again since 60. And of course, it's not like he's been back to Earth very much since 60 either.
Yeah.
Sorry, spoilers.
I was going to say, I'm trying to look this up. Yeah, we don't want to spoil too much for Ray because, yeah, like I said, Ray said he really didn't read Quasar after Operation Galactic Storm ever.
Oh, so it's his fault. Thanks, Ray.
Come on, Ray.
Got it canceled, man. Come on.
Oh, Ray, how dare you? So I think we've said this before, but it's so funny. It's like Quasar and Moon Knight both got 60 issues back in the day.
Wow, yeah. Interesting parallel. Yeah.
5 years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, it wasn't it like the Marvel implosion, like they were like canceled like half their line or something.
Yeah, there was there was a bankruptcy some point. I can't remember when it was. Was it mid-90s, early 90s? And now they control all. They got bought by Disney, which now controls all entertainment.
Yes.
All movies are Disney, sorry, and all restaurants are Taco Bell, sorry.
Oh my lord, I saw the best meme today. It was from Batman Beyond when he comes in to confront Blight who killed his father. The scene was like him saying, "You killed my father," and Blight's like, "You have to be more specific." They had like the Disney logo on Blight, and Batman Beyond comes in and says, "You bought my company," and he's like, "You have to be more specific." That's all right. I guess there was some rumor floating around that Disney through Marvel was going to buy DC Comics because I guess last week at C2E2, Jim Lee had to be like, no, it's just a rumor, DC's been around for like 85 years. We'll be around for 85 more.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Fingers crossed.
Oh yeah, we'll get.
If they sell all those extra punchline first pressings, they'll have some,
No, I was gonna say, can you imagine if we got Batman and Marvel? Oh man, Ray would hit the roof.
Batman and Moon Knight.
Oh man, I don't know. I can't see like a merger like that. It just doesn't feel right. I don't know. I mean, I remember when WCW was bought by the WWF, and that was not the same. It's weird. Yeah. Just to bring professional wrestling from the late 90s into this.
That's right. Yeah, we're hitting all the random nonsense. Oh, but speaking of a character we'll see in Infinity War 3 tonight, John Walker, U.S. agent. Here, maybe I'll send you this picture. There was a poster that was someone took a picture of on the set of Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Oh yeah. Oh, of Captain America or of U.S. Agent?
Well, it's a poster.
Or neither of the above. Oh, a poster for the show. Okay.
Well, it's a poster. No, I guess it's supposed to be there. Here, I'll send it to the messenger. No, it's basically like John Walker as Captain America.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw that. CBR or something had that. It was like a link to it's Atlanta filming Instagram. But yeah, it said, see that? John Walker, Cap is back.
Oh.
So, as I was telling Charlie, I'm making the prediction now. John Walker's going to start off as Captain America. By the end of maybe the first season, Sam Wilson will be Captain. The government will let Sam Wilson be Captain America, but John Walker's still going to be there. Their agent. He's going to be an agent of the U.S. government.
What could that mean?
He'll be a U.S. agent. The U.S. agent. Hit you over the head with that.
Any news come out of C2E2?
I was trying to remember. There wasn't a lot of stuff. I remember just like small comic book stuff, like Spider-Man's going to come face to face with the new mystery villain Kindred after like 50 issues finally. I don't remember anything big. Like, I don't think there was a lot of... Oh, I remember they were saying there's like... It's funny, there's like from, Ray's favorite Valiant comics, there's like a Bloodshot movie coming out, but meanwhile, like, Valiant didn't even have like a booth at C2E2. They're like, yeah, nice timing, guys. With Vin Diesel. I don't know a lot about Bloodshot, but... yeah, but I don't know. Did anyone else hear about any C2E2 news? I don't remember hearing much.
No, I didn't really follow.
Like, really not like any movie or TV stuff or anything.
Yeah.
Although I saw yesterday, like, I've been waiting. I mean, we're getting Captain America and the Winter Soldier, the end of August. Vision and Scarlet Witch and Loki are coming by the end of this year. I guess we're not getting Hawkeye until, like, next fall. Like, did they say fall 2021? Sometime in 2021, we're getting Hawkeye.
On Disney Plus.
Yeah, I guess they said he's going to look like he did in the,
the Fraction Run?
The Fraction Run, yeah. With, like, the T-shirt and everything.
That's a really good book.
I guess, I think they said they're going to be taking elements from that, like Tracksuit Mafia and stuff. And so you're going to have the Pizza Dog.
Pizza Dog is awesome.
Matt Conan, did I ever say to you the other week? I was going to say something to you. I saw something for something local here in Pittsburgh. I don't know if it was like some professional comedian was going to like giving like a comedy lesson.
You did, yeah.
I was going to say.
Did you name the comedian? Do you know him?
No. I was looking at the thing. I don't know if I even saw a name on it, but
yeah.
But what is it? Is it the Funny Bone down there? I was going to say you should do a tour here one
that'd be nice. Yeah, I think that they have a Funny Bone club. I think that's a club they have in Pittsburgh. Yeah.
If it's I don't know if they have more than one. I think they have one down at the waterfront where like the Dave and Buster's is at, and they got like a big movie theater down, like IMAX theater down there and stuff.
That's cool.
Like an entertainment complex, yes.
Yeah.
They even have a comic book store. I haven't been in that one yet, but there's a comic book store down there too. I've been meaning to go in there.
Well, that's cool.
It's a little bit of a trip, so.
Mm-hmm. How's the new house, man?
Good. It's good. Yeah, it's a pretty nice 2-bedroom apartment. It's coming together, mostly all set in terms of being things unpacked. So, you know, I always have weird boxes of odds and ends and stuff, but you know.
Yeah, you didn't put anything on the wall.
Along.
You didn't put anything on the wall yet. I don't see that naked portrait of Turner D. Century yet.
No, not him wearing nothing but his bike.
His umbrella.
Yeah, but we'll see.
Oh, I've got to do my research on Turner D. Century now, because I remember reading the story with him, but I don't remember what his deal was.
I think he wasn't he in Spider-Woman, which I haven't read a lot of. He was in the original Spider-Woman. I think I just remember him from the
think that was the first appearance. I think it was a Spider-Woman Marvel team up or something.
Uh-huh.
I just remember him from the Scourge Massacre from Captain America.
Yeah, that's how I first was introduced to him as well. It was just hilarious. Just jumped out at me. Speaking of Marvel team-ups, there is another comic shop. It's funny. My last place was down the street from a New England Comics in Alston, and they were like a mini chain. And there's another one here in Quincy. This one's a lot better. They have a much bigger selection, and I found a bunch of the old Marvel trade collections. You know, the ones that have a ton, but they're in black and white.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Essentials.
The Essentials, yeah.
Right,
a bunch
the
of those,
Essentials. Yeah. So I have a few. I got a few of those, including a Moon Knight one. But I picked up a Marvel Team-Ups one for $5. I figured, why not?
Yeah, they got like every Spider-Man series, like Amazing, Spectacular, and Marvel Team Up. Yeah, I think they have got a couple Essentials for those. But I got the first volume of that Moon Knight one too.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. So I got my work cut out for me. They also had graphic novels of Part 1 and Part 2 of Operation Galactic Storm, which I was tempted. I was tempted. I didn't attempt to buy them and failed. I was tempted to buy them. They were like $7.50 each. Not bad.
No.
You know, I have the books already. But,
well, that's like in mid-April. There's like a big show coming. I mean, they always have like celebrity guests and stuff. But the one. It wasn't last time. It was one of the previous times in the last year or so I went. They had a bunch of trade paperbacks on sale. I should go back just to like see if all these trade paperbacks are on sale. That's where I got that first volume of Starbrand and I forget. I think it was like for like $20. I probably got like 3 or 4 trades.
Not bad.
That's
pretty
cool.
Good.
Yeah,
very cool.
Guy just had like bookshelves of them.
Yeah.
All right. Should we jump into Infinity War?
Let's do it. Let's go to
once more battle. Unto the breach, dear friends.
That guy talks nifty. Right on the cover, death in a distant dimension.
And it's a wraparound cover too, which is pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, they have it in the trade here. Yeah, just like Galactus and the others blowing up in the middle. So yes, this one, Nefarious Rhapsodies. From August 1992. Jim Starlin, writer. Ron Lim, penciler. Al Milgram, inker. Ian Laughlin, colorist. Ken Lopez, letterer. Craig Anderson, editor. And Tom DeFalco, chief. Once again, serious. No nickname. What's this Rolf Jacobson saying? Your shadow, the white one whom you cannot accept and who will never forget you. Okay. All right. So if you remember 2 weeks ago, Four Freedoms Plaza blew up real good.
Done blown up good.
Okay, that's where it starts. Four Freedoms Plaza undergoes atomic urban renewal. See Starlin, yeah, because we see the gamma bomb go off. Oh my lord! You know, it'd be funny if we just had one panel on like one of these pages, just see Ken and his crew go like, "What happened?" He's a couple floors down.
What the heck?
So I think even next week, Quasar's like, man, I wish I had time to stop by the office, see how everyone's doing.
Yeah. So Gamma Bomb goes off, and all of a sudden, a bunch of condos and overpriced coffee shops are going to spring up.
What is this, Boston?
Yeah.
All right. So, but while at the epicenter of the blast, Sue Richards, the Invisible Woman, strives to keep radical change to a minimum.
Yes. And then Eric Masterson Thor, Mrs. Richards, can that force field of yours really hold all that back?
All right. Well, who do you or me?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Only redirect it, and it's taking everything I've got to do that. Thor, there's going to be this little problem with nuclear radiation.
Say no more. And he starts swinging the hammer at it. Trusty Mjolnir. Everyone stand back. I've got one cleansing whirlwind to whip up. And then he makes a huge tornado. That ought to do the job. The fallout is on its way into outer space.
Good. Now I want to know what you've done with my husband, buddy.
Do you now?
Ooh, evil Reed Richards.
You want answers? Try this one on for size, and a portal opens.
I'll take care of Beast. What the?
Stand aside. Let me. And then.
It's Thanos.
Yeah.
Reed.
With is that evil Iron Man and the Magnus? Yeah.
And Ben Grimm's like, look out. And who's that? Darkhawk, I think. Who is that?
I think.
Oh, Darkhawk. Ooh, he's got a weird word bubble. The amulet.
The big guy is named Thanos of Titan. His friend.
Is that Johnny Storm saying Sue?
Yeah.
And everyone's standing around because Scarlet Witch, the Titan's companion, looked very much like Adam Warlock.
And Speedball, Moon Knight, and hanging out in the background. And then, of course, old Hercules. Truly, I thought him to be a hero most gallant.
And Captain America says, I was never too sure about him, but now... And again, the ongoing joke, Speedball, keeps going, somebody who? This time he goes, Adam who?
Adam who?
Cap's like, we have to get up to speed on what's going on here.
Mrs. Richards, do you know if there was any truth to what the fraudulent Professor Richards was saying earlier? About the cosmic event he was studying? Maybe the lab computer can tell us.
And is that shaman? Amazing. When Thanos and his companion appeared, I sensed deep waves of mystical energy. And Scarlet Witch says, magic? A feeling deeper than mere sorcery. Something beyond the scope of my meager powers. We are in great need of a mystic whose talents far exceed my own.
I'll be Hulk. I tried to reach Doctor Strange on my way over here. He wasn't in.
And Scarlet Witch, I think I know a couple of folks who can help us out in that department. But meanwhile, in a time and place that is neither.
You want me to be Galactus?
I don't care. Yes.
Okay. What is the problem, sorcerer?
Galactus, the trail I follow fades and reappears periodically. The further we travel this dimensional corridor.
I brought you along on this quest, Doctor Strange, for results, not excuses.
Damn. A little patience might presently be advisable, Master, says Nova.
I'll be the surfer. Nova, that is something Galactus possesses little of.
Tell me about it, Surf.
Continue on the best you can, Mystic, but remember, time is our enemy in this enterprise.
And behind them, we see Doom and Kang.
I'll take Kang. Our present course will do us little good, Doom.
I know, Kang. We must not let Galactus beat us to the source of these mysterious and powerful energies. But can we find them without him?
Now? Yes. Onboard computers have determined Galactus' destination and locked onto it.
Then our only problem is how to pass Galactus' vessel.
Without being detected. I doubt Mighty Galactus would take kindly to having this particular prize snatched out from under his very nose.
Won't be Galactus?
Oh, wait, Thanos. We're at Thanos.
Oh, is that Thanos? Thanos, sorry. Yeah. The emanations are faint, but enough for my sensors to detect. their quasi-mystical nature will allow us to trace the broadcast to their source.
And then?
And then. Oh. And then. No, and then. Sorry.
Need I really answer that question?
No.
The question, dude, where's my car?
Yeah.
No. As the rest of the
Yeah, no.
Adam Warlock's cohorts look on. It is my guess that, and he looks behind him where the other Thanos was, doppelganger Thanos.
It's where's Waldo now? It's where's Thanos, right?
Yeah. I love it's like Thanos and even eviler Thanos.
Yeah. Is anything wrong?
Many things, but nothing that need concern you for the moment.
Then let us be away.
And Thanos and the Infinity Watch disappear.
Is that Sue or is that Johnny?
That's Sue, yeah.
Okay. I think I found it.
And I think is that Hank Pym? Bring it up on the screen.
Vision.
Remarkable.
Yeah. We found Spider-Man and Hawkeye on a nearby rooftop, says Wonder Man to Cap. They're both in pretty bad shape. Thor and the Hulk are rushing them to the hospital.
Good. But have Thor and Banner return as soon as they finish. Got a feeling we're going to sorely need their raw power.
But Spider-Man and Hawkeye are going to need...
I know. Guards.
Cap, you've got to volunteer.
The job's yours, Cat. Talking to the Black Cat. Take the Black Widow with
who?
you.
Who? Take who?
Oh!
Sorry.
She disappears anyway.
Now you involve her.
You broads go play nursemaid.
Good Lord, will you look at this?
Massive energy receptors on each planet and star.
But Hank, what's their purpose?
Who knows?
Their purpose is most likely dire if Thanos of Titan is involved.
We're going to have to find out where those emissions are originating from.
I doubt our technology is up to the task, Dr. Pym. Then what?
Wait a minute. Your husband already pinpointed the transmission location. The coordinates are here in a foul. A foul.
But getting there from here is going to be a problem.
Scarlet Witch steps up. One that I might be able to help with.
Richards couldn't have traced the energies with this equipment.
Magus?
Magus.
How perceptive of a vision. Left to your own resources, you and yours would never find the way to where I wish you to be. So I must generously provide you with the coordinates you sought. Evil reads like, then the Gamma Bomb was never meant to annihilate the gathering? Of course not. Only to confuse and stimulate Earth's honorable heroes? To specially confuse, for that is the role I have chosen for them to play. They are the spoilers, the havoc reavers, the muddiers of water. Okay. That's painting quite the picture there.
Yeah.
In other words, they are of no real consequence, mere pawns. There are kings and queens in my game. Thanos and Warlock are major board pieces. Pip, Gamora, Galactus, and Eternity are useful secondary. Oh, you call Galactus and Eternity secondary players?
Mm-hmm.
Eesh. I mean, they're never getting their own comic. That's what he's basically saying.
Oh, that hurts, man.
Sounds like
I know. If Eternity got a comic, you got to figure it would be long running. But
Yeah.
so.
And it would have a lot in it.
Always to be continued. Yeah.
It sounds like Magus has big plans, or bigly plans. With skill and daring, I shall manipulate them into providing me the ultimate prize, says Mr. Man Bun. Their reward shall be destruction.
Oh, sorry.
Other things.
A just payment for such gullibility.
All my dreams come true. Then back at Fort Freedom's Plaza, we see Hank Pym. Wanda, we're talking about a dimension some 100 or so levels over. She says, a mere hop, skip, and a jump.
Who do you bring us? International Greyhound bus?
Even better. Folks, meet my friend and mentor, Agatha Harkness. I'm sure most of you recognize Dr. Druid.
Wonder Man. Wonder Man says, I most certainly do. I also like to mention the people who are looking on, because it's always kind of a weird, bit players. You got Puck mixed in there, some Alpha Flight people, X Factor, Strong Guy. Cyclops is always in the forefront, but he hasn't really chimed in much.
Yeah. Nova is there.
yeah. Storm. And these guys do most of the talking. Anyway. Despite the alterations...
radical changes, to be sure.
Can he be trusted, Wanda? I mean, remember last time.
This is truly a changed man who stands before you. I will vouch for him. Besides, we are in desperate need of his unique talents. It's going to take all 4 of us mystics to get to the source of those mysterious radiations. Together, we're just as handy as Doctor Strange. Well, almost.
Handy? Is that a joke about his surgical background?
The man is handicapped. Leave him alone. All right, here we go. Here's the important part. All right. The Wasp says, Cap, I've got a call coming in from Quasar via those quantum bands of his.
What's he got? Where's he gotten to?
And while Cap's saying reality hopping for intelligence that only he has access to, we see the beast saying what?
That's 6 vegetarian, 5 pepperoni, and 3 with everything.
Hey, it's hungry work, man.
Yeah. 6 vegetarian. That's pretty good. That's the majority of them. They're getting their vegetables in. Healthy eating heroes. He's on the phone with Boston Pizza in Arkansas. By the way.
That's right.
Quasar's going to jump over there. Yeah. Quasar, 30 light years or less.
Quasar, on your way back, can you hop by Arkansas for us? So Wasp is handing Cap the headphones, and as Cap saying, I figured some of those cosmic entities he knows might be able to provide us with a couple of leads as to what's going on. One demand. Oh,
yeah. The kid have any luck?
And we see Quasar in the Dimension of Manifestation say, yeah, all bad. And is that Cap saying, what happened?
Yeah.
Quasar, took some doing, but I traced down an aspect of eternity, which we saw last episode.
Last episode, yeah.
In this place described as a dimension of manifestations. Cap says, so what did he have to say? And Quasar, not a word. He's catatonic. It appears to be induced by outside forces. I can't imagine what power it took to accomplish this nightmare. It's pretty obvious that I've learned all I'm going to here. So what's the next plan, Cap? And Cap says, we'll be heading off in a half hour. If you want in on the action, be here. Quasar says, count me in. And we'll see this scene again next week in Quasar 38. The Wasp. It's going to be bad this time around, isn't it? And Cap, Jan, I've got a feeling this is going to be the worst. Meanwhile, back with Galactus and that petty dabbler Doctor Strange.
Mm-hmm.
Doctor Strange, Galactus, I believe we are no more than 3 planes away from our destination.
Excellent. Sorry. Couldn't resist.
Mr. Burns and Galactus, 2 very strong presences.
But we may have another problem that needs attending to first. Rear sensors are picking up the cloaked presence of a craft following us down the corridors.
Master Galactus's craft is about to cross into the relay level, says, I think, Thanos' doppelganger, making him do all the ensign duties on the bridge.
Yeah.
He's running too far ahead of schedule. Should have expected that. Well, we'll just have to slow mighty Galactus up a wee bit. And he pushes a button.
Scanners are showing an energy flux. We're being...
That should do the trick.
Not so excellent now. No.
And Thanos said, you have the might to destroy Galactus's craft, but with a touch of the button, yet you still hunger for more power. I do not understand.
To your pathetic perceptions, my power seems infinite, I suppose, but my horizons stretch further than yours do, Titan. My dreams are grander, my vision clearer. Do you understand what I say, Ensign? I mean, Minion?
Not really, Master.
Why does that not surprise me? No.
Unbelievable. Our secret foe has actually decimated Galactus' vessel.
Says Kang, and Doom says, it served its purpose.
True, but let it also serve as a reminder to what dangerous force we oppose. Let us now circumvent befalling the same fate. The prize will soon be ours, and in doom I shall with deeply felt satisfaction
terminate our partnership. Your technology I envy and covet, Kang, but you... And then they switch right to the hospital, where Spider-Man and Hawkeye are at, still with their masks on.
Yeah, exactly. What's the verdict, Doc?
A little time in a TLC, and they'll both be as good as new.
But they're...
Sedated painkillers. Who wants to do the Russian accent, Kona?
I'll do Black Widow. Long as that's the only killers we have to deal with.
Yes, I imagine both men have enemies who would...
Get their butts kicked if they showed up here tonight.
Of course.
I will crush you.
Thank you, Ivan. Of course, now if you'll excuse me, rounds.
Thanks, Doc. Not crazy about being relegated to the role of nursemaid.
Me neither, but...
Yeah, in a conflict like the one brewing...
We non-super dreadnought types don't have what it takes to even sit at the table.
Guess we should be satisfied to help out any way we can.
Yeah, at least Black Widow's doing something this time.
Yeah.
Seriously. Changing the spider bedpan. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, sorry. Too much.
What are you saying? What are you saying, Coda? Some leaky web shooters?
No.
And then back on the Magus' ship, he's still pontificating. The power I now possess is most finite. I can create double gangers, entrance eternity, even destroy Galactus' ship, but even such marvelous feats are not worthy of the heights I aspire to. The godly stature I currently enjoy is but a stepping stone to greater glory. I am truly unique in this or any reality. There is no denying this truth. My dreams are beyond containment.
Master, Thanos and the Infinity Watch are approaching point number 2.
Excellent. Keep a close eye on them. And then we see Doom. Curse our secret enemy.
My sentiments exactly. The configuration is obviously a relay transmitter. Our true goal lays further down the dimensional corridor.
Can we track those energies from this point?
I believe so, but it will take some time for me to recalibrate the sensors.
Scanners are picking up a rift disturbance. It appears we have more visitors.
Quickly engage the cloaking system.
Yeah, as the Romulans engage the cloaking system, that's when we see Thanos and the Infinity Watch show up. And the Magus is watching all of this. Okay, sit back, kids. I got a lot of reading to do. Right on time, it should take Thanos at least a half hour to realign his system and continue on.
Sir, I'm picking up odd energy fluctuations around the relay area.
Probably caused by the Transfiguration transmitter. The unattainable is now almost within my reach. You cannot imagine what it is like having a past that never was. To be denied all my tomorrows? That was the doing of that accursed Adam Warlock and Thanos. Soon penultimate power will be mine, and they shall pay for their indiscretions.
And you, Master? Do you really believe that you can ignore Thanos' warnings about gaining divinity?
Though I created you, it is still Thanos' mind that drives you, which is why I keep you by my side. There are differences between us, my thrall. The original Thanos betrayed himself when he finally gained omnipotence. He subconsciously felt unworthy of possessing the ultimate treasure. But I am not saddled with such a fatal flaw. In an eradicated past, I once ruled 1,000 worlds. The masses worshipped me as a god. Call me David Bowie. I know what it is like to savor great power and bask in its grandeur. There lies the dividing line between Thanos and me. My goal is the benefit of great power and not the power itself. Fake Thanos just staring at him. Thanos' fear and hatred drove him to seek omnipotence so that no one would have control over him. My vision took me beyond that juvenile passion. That is why I shall not fall victim to the same snares that toppled Thanos' divine hunger. Why my yearnings will see fruition. My dreams are a more durable weave.
Warlock looks at his staff.
Who's Warlock?
Who's Warlock? Do you want me to do it? All right.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
I thought you were.
No dreams.
It almost looks like the staff is saying no dream.
Yeah, and then real Thanos says, "What about dreams?"
I haven't had any since my brief delving into omniscience, except for the one about the Magus, and I'm certain he somehow sent it to taunt me.
You probably lost your dreams when you expelled all good and evil from your system.
I imagine so. Do you suppose the Magus dreams?
Yes?
My dreams have always been what you would call unappetizing, mostly about death.
There are many kinds of dreams.
Perhaps for normal people.
You know, I've always longed to be normal.
'Tis not your lot in life.
And what do you see to be my fate, Titan?
That you know as well as I do.
But it's not right. Completely unfair.
As is all life.
Which I once gave up for the sake of this universe. But I did gain the bliss of Soul World for a while. But that too was eventually denied me. This fragile reality once again needed saving from your mad ambitions.
And your reward was godhood.
Which I also had to forsake for the good of this wretched actuality.
Is it my fault you work cheap?
Oh, no, he didn't.
I'm sorry. I won't do it. I've already sacrificed enough. Let someone else save the universe this time around.
No one else can. He opens his empty, gauntleted hand,
Yeah.
closes it.
And Gamora comes up and says, when the time comes, he'll do what he must.
I know. You can deny neither your white nor black shadows.
Then, meanwhile, at Fort Freedom's Plaza, the dust of the past, the sign of the never-ending, the sign of the finite, the blood of life. Spells cast, mind set, and preparations made. So, we see Cap watching the Mystics prepare. Strange, I sure wish you were here. I just hope these four don't end up teleporting us into some slab of rock on a faraway planet or something. And then the true hero shows up.
That's right.
Quasar comes flying up. Hey, Cap. Quasar, you made it just in time. Anything new to report? Nothing that's going to help us. He says, we're going to see this scene next week, too. Can't worry about that now. We're about to take off. Quasar, who's in this expeditionary force? The most seasoned and powerful. Maybe I'll get it right for next week when I have to read this again.
Yeah.
And we see,
who do we got? We got a lot of mutants. We got some teams.
Yeah, I see Sasquatch, Strong Guy, She-Hulk, Hulk, Nova, Psylocke, Living Lightning, Wonder Man, Vision, Iceman, Guardian, Hercules, Thor, Colossus, Rogue, Havoc, Polaris, the three remaining members of the Fantastic Four, Cyclops, Storm, Wolverine, of course.
He's a member of the Fantastic Four, as is the Hulk. Come on.
Yeah, where's Ghost Rider?
I don't think no Ghost Rider.
No Ghost Rider.
I think they said there's enough.
No one to avenge. It's hard to smell spilled blood in space.
I think they said sometime in the next couple months there's gonna be a storyline with those four coming back in the Fantastic Four book. I think Wolverine's even wearing like a blue Fantastic Four costume. Him and Spider-Man, I think. And Professor X.
Quasar.
Quasar's saying they ought to be able to take care of any business that needs attending to. Cap says, let's hope. They're the maximum the Mystics could transport in one trip. Wanda, we're all set. She says, then join the others within the circle, which Cap and Quasar do. See the light show, and they all disappear. And Speedball comes walking in.
The pizzas have arrived. Where'd everybody go?
And we see the team that just got teleported out come flying through. It's like that red tunnel thing or whatever. Wait a minute. All right, look at this page. Does anyone see Archangel? I do not. Does anyone see Archangel? Yes, right there.
Okay. Yep, there he is.
Continuity.
Where's the editor? Where's the editor?
The Falco.
It also looks like Professor X is riding on Strong Guy's back, which is kind of funny.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Wait, is that supposed? Oh no, that's Shaman, I guess.
Uh,
Wait a second. Oh, there's Quasar. Okay, all right. Whew.
Is that only one multiple man? Is that multiple man? No, that's not.
Where?
Underneath Vision?
Oh no, that's Havoc.
That's Havoc, yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
So wait. So I think the only X Factor. The only ones are Polaris, Havoc, and Strong Guy.
All right, and then we got the doppelganger Thanos and the Magus watching. The expeditionary force should reach its destination in exactly 2 minutes 31 seconds.
More than enough time for us to assure ourselves of the arrival of the final player in this little comedy of errors. Which we still see, next page we see still blanked out Eternity, and then who comes to visit him? He is the representative of one whose might exceeds even Eternity's. His task is to sit in judgment of events on the far end of the cosmic scale. He is the living tribunal.
Eternity's manager.
He's the Bobby the Brain Heenan. Anybody want to be tribunal?
Sure.
Go for it, man.
I did sense the need for education and came. Eternity, I await the appeal.
Yeah, he's going to throw around some court talk. Yeah. And the Magus watching this on his big screen. As I knew you would. Enlightenment and duty tend to breed predictability. In chaos, there is more spontaneity. Speaking of chaos, I believe it is time to foment a bit of it. You know what to do.
Teleportation sequences instituted.
And then in the cafeteria or kitchen of Ford Freedom's Plaza, we see Crystal, the Wasp, and Wolfsbane.
Oh.
Because Crystal.
I hope the coffee's strong.
Everyone's sure going to need it.
I hate waiting. What do you think is going to happen?
Is Thanos involved, Ron? Who knows? Let me hear.
There we go.
All we can do is
What?
trouble. And Ron's like,
I'll be Wolfsbane. I just know it's going to be bad.
By the great powers.
because we see everyone who's left is fighting double gangers.
Bedlam.
There's your multiple men, Kona.
Yeah, okay, good.
There's multiple men.
That's right. And Quicksilver and Spider-Woman and Beast and U.S. Agent, Black Knight, Moon Knight,
Speedball,
Darkhawk.
Yeah.
The rest of
it looks like who's the Canadian guy that looks like Spider-Man?
was that Weapon? Is it Omega or something?
Oh, Weapon Omega. Yeah, his doppelganger kind of looks like just Carnage.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my lord! But there's Speedball, Gambit. There's Daredevil in the back. Talking about See No Evil.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Puck.
Yeah.
So yeah, just a big 2-page splash of that. All right, again back with the Magus. That should keep them busy for a while and disinterested in interfering with Phase 3 of our operation.
Earth's expeditionary force is about to touch down.
Perfect timing. Adam Warlock and Thanos are about to receive a rude surprise.
Recalibrations are complete. It is time for us to move on.
Gamora says, Adam, are you coming?
What choice have I?
Beep. None.
So be it.
What's wrong?
Power level surging. We have incoming.
We see a big flash of light.
Damnation.
And another 2-page spread.
I like Pip the Troll there. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
He's just like, can we talk?
Yeah.
We'll see.
That's great.
Once again, we'll see this scene next week with the expeditionary force surrounding the Infinity Watch. There's Quasar.
It is almost as if the fates conspire to aid us, Doom.
Best not to linger with such fortune as an ally. Let us complete retrofitting the sensor system and be off to harvest our cosmic prize. And of course, Magus has to get that final panel. Nothing, absolutely nothing can stop me now. To be continued. So yes, next week will be Quasar 38. We'll kind of backtrack and get some of those earlier scenes with Quasar calling in and Quasar getting. So we'll basically see it from Quasar's point of view.
Mm-hmm.
But then, we'll get to this cliffhanger and they'll bubble it up.
Yep, I love that scene too. And then Pip the Troll.
Oh yeah,
and Professor X.
Megaphone. All right, I'm just pulling up Ray's feedback because you know Ray from Into the Night and Moon Knight podcast, or Last Sons of Krypton, the Superman podcast, or right here the last Tuesday of every month on Ultimate Spider Cast, talking Scarlet Spider with us. You know.
Yes,
that
sir.
Ray. Okay.
That Ray.
I thought it was a different Ray.
You know, he only shows up once a month. Coda shows up every week, even if we're not recording. All right, here we go. Ray from Into the Night. Hello, Will, Phil, and Matt. This is Ray dropping in some thoughts for Infinity War number 3. Big one. First off, I just had some thoughts here at the beginning. Very impressive how Sue Storm contains that explosion. Was that meant to be like a gamma bomb as well? I would have thought it would have been fun to see Hulk try to absorb all that, or better still, I'd love to have seen Strong Guy absorb it all and be like a 30-foot behemoth and somehow release it all elsewhere. But very cool with Sue Storm and Thor getting rid of that explosion, saved everyone. Most of the issue was really, I found it was really Magus just postulating about how good and how powerful he is. It was good to see, actually, and it really did give a sense that he is a far bigger bad than Thanos, which for those who've watched the movie probably can't imagine, but he's pretty bad and evil. So yeah, I kind of enjoyed more of that fleshing out of him, a bit more of some thoughts of Adam Warlock as well, and how he's kind of shirking at the responsibility of having to do this, but he inevitably accepts it. So a lot of fun. Good to see Quasar in it as well. Eternity's still catatonic, and we see it's a little bit more Quasar. But the big thing for me was the expeditionary force. I loved how all the most seasoned and the best kind of get zapped away by Dr. Druid and all the other Quasar
Not
magicians.
Moon Knight.
And to at the end to kind of face off with Adam Warlock and the Infinity Watch sets it up to be really fun indeed. So I can't wait to see Quasar, which I know is on the cover of issue 38. He goes up against Adam Warlock, at least on the cover, but hoping to see some rollick action in 38. But anyway, I enjoyed Infinity War number 3, and I hope you guys did too. Just again trying to think of any thoughts or questions for you. None off the top of my head. So look forward to hearing from your show. Catch you later. Even though they never interact, this is pretty much the closest we ever got to a Moon Knight Quasar team up.
Yeah.
They were in the same issue. That's basically as close as we got. But no, the points he brought up about the gamma bomb, I like you're thinking about Strong Guy, Ray, but wasn't Strong Guy only able to absorb kinetic energy?
You had to get hit, right?
I think he could have absorbed the force of the blast, but I don't think he could have done anything with the radiation.
Yeah.
But what I was going to say when we first doing that scene, I was just thinking, Bruce Banner's probably sitting there watching the Invisible Woman and then Thor taking the radiation away and where were you guys a couple years ago?
Yeah, exactly.
Could have used you.
Professor Banner.
Yeah.
Dr. Banner. Oh my lord. Oh yeah, they're that was the other thing I see C2E2. I guess I think that's once Hulk hits 750? They're going back to the classic numbering. I think eventually they're going back to classic numbering with Spider-Man too. Which
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know if it's because DC started to do that. I mean, yeah, Action and Detective did it when they hit 1,000, but I guess now like Flash and Wonder Woman are going back to like their classic numbering and stuff. So Marvel did this like just a few years ago. Stick with the classic numbering.
I read Avengers for so long, and now I don't even know how many Avengers #1 there have been in the last 10 years.
I know.
It's like 5, right?
Something like that. I'm always like, you know, I guess they think they're going to get new readers that way, but I think you're just confusing people because it's like, oh, well, is this Avengers 1 from now or is this from 2 years ago? Is this
Yeah. Well,
numbering? Oh, come on, Will. We know the real reason you left Avengers.
Bendis.
Well, it wasn't to my taste.
Matty Kona,
Yeah,
what did you think?
I sort of share the similar with Ray. I mean, I like that there's a lot of stuff going on. I like that we got a lot of Quasar in it, and it's just building. And also, it kind of I like the Kang and Doctor Doom parts too. They almost have like
some pizza owners.
Yeah, it's almost like they're not quite comic relief, but you're like, what are these guys doing? And and they're just mad about their secret enemies and kind of not sure where they stand. But overall, yeah, cool art. A lot of the splash pages were great. The covers excellent. I remember really digging it as a young man. I got no problems with it now. Chugging right along.
Yeah, you know, Doom's always like trying to steal everyone's cosmic power. You know, like Galactus and everyone's following behind the Magus, and then Kang and Doom are just like following behind them, but like, no, I don't think so. Suck it.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, I'd like next issue, not to give too much away for Ray, but yeah, Quasar 38, we get more in depth for Quasar's point of view. We see him calling in again. We see him coming to Fort Freedom Plaza.
Adam Warlock and Quasar.
We see them beaming out. Oh yeah, trust me, Ray. We get a bunch of fight stuff. Yes, even Quasar being the voice of reason.
That may be one of the reasons. I'm sure it contributes to my dislike of Adam Warlock, but that's one of them. Yes.
Oh yeah, issue 38 and issue 53. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
I get you. But no, like we said before, like Starlin always wrote him to be like the be all end all, and it's just like I don't know. I never got it.
Yeah.
Was never a fan of Warlock.
Yeah, I tried to give the Infinity Watch books a shot back then. I don't know. I don't know if I was like too young or they were like 50 cents more than the other ones. They just kind of didn't really do it for me.
The art was nice on them, but the story didn't really grab me.
I mean, he was basically just like a plot device. It was basically like, so somebody had the Infinity Stones and stuff, and he just thinks he's such a golden child. He got all the attention, What about her? Her could have got more attention.
It just wasn't her kismet.
Nice. All right. So anything else on this issue?
No.
But yeah, everyone, including you, Ray, come back next week for Quasar 38. Like I said, I think it's like I like that side of it, Quasar's point of view of this issue more.
Oh, and it's also a very sad issue, too. It's the last issue of Capullo and Candelario on art.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Kayla stuff. Okay.
No. No, but they did go out with a bang because it's a beautiful issue. It really is.
Oh, yeah.
Then we get Steve Lytle for 39, which is also very beautiful.
Yeah, that was some good art. But yeah, that's cool that you remind me. Yeah, Capullo's last issue gets to draw all those Marvel characters.
I'm thinking that he may go places. I don't know. Maybe we'll hear something from him eventually.
Maybe.
Death metal. No, sorry.
I was going to say, you just want to torment Ray with that Batman word, don't you?
I never said it. I never said that word.
Batman. You know who Batman is, right, Ray?
I thought they were Boston Pizza owners.
Oh, we're doing 2 episodes on Sunday. I need more Ray drops. More Ray! All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Right.
I think we're good.
All right. Yes. I can't wait for next week for the Quasar issue. Yes. It's an even better version of this issue. All right.
Much.
Yes. So, everyone, send in your thoughts like Ray from Into the Night and Moon Knight Podcast. Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember to follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff, all in one convenient place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. Oh, and I got the Capes and Lunatics website up and running again. So, yes, go visit us at capesandlunatics.org and support the sponsors, Tweaked Audio, Hunt the Killer, Pod Life the Book, now in digital and paperback. And go in the show notes right down there. That's right. And use the Amazon link for Southgate Media Group. Send some money to Rob and the company to bring you such fine quality products as the Quantum Zone podcast and all the other good stuff. Because, yeah. And the Ultimate Spider Cast featuring Ray and Matt and Lilith.
I'm here for Peter.
So yes, because as hard as it is to believe, these cost money to put up. So yes, support our sponsors. All right. He who plays gods and madmen, Matt Kona. Where can people find you?
You can just find me online at Matt Kona, MatTKona. I'm around in places. That's about it.
And I'm visiting nursing homes with bad intentions.
That's what I'm doing.
All right. Master of the Quantum Zone, Will Allred. Where can people find you?
You can find me at Walred, at WALLRED, Gmail, Twitter, Facebook, those places. You can also find me at diaryofnight.com, which is my self-published Kickstarted book, Diary of Night. And you can always find lots of cool stuff at the Quantum Zone, quantumzone.org, which needs some updates.
5 inches.
Definitely.
5 inches update, maybe?
Yeah. Maybe even 10. I don't know.
Ew. I was going to say, man, if you ever get to work on that website, yeah, share links. You could share links to this. I mean, they're all up on YouTube even, if you want to do that.
Yeah, that would be I need to get it linked in out there. I need to just set some time aside and update.
Oh my Lord. Can you imagine start linking them? They're like, hey, look, I just watched episode 1 of the Quantum Zone. All right. So, thank you for joining us for yet another war. Again, join us for Quasar 38, followed by Infinity War 4, by Quasar 39, Infinity War 5, Quasar 40, and Infinity War 6. Yes. And then, boy, are we going to get into some stuff. No. You know what I'm talking about, boys? I'm marveling
a punishing time.
Oh, yeah. I wonder who's going to do the voice of the Punisher. I don't know.
I wonder.
I'm going to start working on my Marvel voice. Hey, Frank, we're going to get some help. I don't know if I
like Mickey Mouse.
I don't know if I could do that for. I don't know if I could do that for a month straight. All right, everyone, join us next time. Quasar 38. The whole Marvel Universe will be there. And remember, Quantum Zoners, keep it quantum.